Welcome to the We Love Wrestling Spot. My name is Terry. I'm with Jinx from the Pretty Hills. Today's a big day. If you've been on our page on YouTube, this is the most viewed person in a match that we put up. She is the Heart of Shimmer champion. She has just been announced for the Generation Championship Wrestling Diamond Cup. Her name is Hyan. How are you doing today, man?
Good.
Hyan, before we start up, the first question I always ask is, why do you love wrestling, or what started your love for wrestling?
Why do I love it? I like the mix of like athleticism and drama. When I was little, I used to watch it with my grandfather, and my whole family like watches wrestling, like everybody. But I mainly watched it with my grandfather. That was like what we kind of did together, and that's kind of what made me like keep watching it for, as long as I have.
Okay. Who were some of your favorites growing up watching wrestling?
When I was a kid, I was like obsessed with John Cena.
That's the first. I haven't heard anybody say that yet.
Well, when I was a kid, But I mean, John Cena's not a bad one to like.
I have, me and Cena had a talk, and I became a fan that day for something he did, so I'm okay with that answer. So I tell everybody, if any platform, I tell everybody that you're going to be a star. You should be signed. You're one of the most overlooked women wrestlers out here. So let me ask you this. What was your goal when you got into wrestling that you wanted?
My goal?
Yeah.
To be signed. When I first started, I was like, I just want to be signed. That's kind of what I was like doing. And then as I been doing it for a while, it kind of changed. It was like, okay, I want to go to Japan, or now I want to wrestle in Europe, and now I just want to be like, universally respected as like being great, kind of how like Mercedes is.
Good name to say right there, Mercedes.
Mercedes.
I love Mercedes too. How you doing, Mercedes? Yes, can't wait till you're back. Let me ask this. So one of your monikers is the Renaissance Woman. You trained in Japan and you wrestled in Europe. Is that where the name came from, or how did that name come about?
So, if you like Google like a Renaissance person, man or woman, it's somebody who has like area of expertise in like all these different kinds of fields. So, that's what I am. I can do everything. So, in the ring and outside of the ring, like, if you need a brawler, I can do it. If you need a high flyer, I can do it. If you need a technical wrestler, I can do it. So that's being a Renaissance person, and I'm the Renaissance woman.
She's the all-around wrestler. Jinx, you want to jump in this?
First of all, let me say congratulations on your engagement.
Oh, thank you.
Super happy for you.
I was gonna bring that up later, but go ahead.
I had to jump in and get that one in. So definitely congratulations on that. One thing we know came out earlier this year, you were like number 71 on PWI's Top 100. How did you feel taking that spot and making the list?
I knew that I was on the list prior to, because they had kind of let me know, but I didn't know where I was.
Mm-hmm.
But being, 71, I was like, okay, like this is pretty cool. It was cool because like I could see like it's sort of, you can see like the people who are signed to major companies,
mm-hmm.
like below you, and you're like, yeah, I'm better than so on TV, like that's always fun.
That's good. That's good. I always want to feel like you got one up on somebody.
Yeah,
definitely. So, what do you see? You trained overseas and everything. You wrestled overseas. What do you see coming next for you?
Next for me, I think at this point now, I think it's gonna be a contract soon. Like I just feel it. I feel like that's the next step.
Okay. And just one more, something I usually ask everybody: what is one of your favorite matches in the ring, and with who opponent? With what opponent?
There's been a couple.
You can name them all.
I really enjoyed my match with Mercedes at Ladies Night Out. That was a lot of fun. And Roxy, and that was earlier this year.
Okay.
That was a fun time too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I really liked my match with Kimberly at AAW, which was December of last year. I really liked that match too.
That was a good match too. Okay. Three good Three good opponents. I think that's all I got for right now. Terry.
Oh yes. Mercedes versus Hyan is available on YouTube right now. Over 82,000 views. Mm-hmm. You can also watch it on the Title Match Network, which leads us into our next thing that Hyan will be appearing on. The Diamond Cup. December 4th. She was a late entrance, but the entrance blew my mind because I was like, I kind of called it when we talked to Jeremy. I was like, are we getting Hyan? He was like, no, she has something to do. And then your name got announced. So are you going to bring the title back to your home?
Yes, I need to.
Okay. I'm not going to put that out there. I almost gave my pick.
Okay.
Your first round matchup, let me see, because it all changed around. I don't remember who you're facing, but everybody in the tournament right now, it's gonna be it's kind of a stiff tournament you have there.
I mean, it's solid. I'll go for sure. I don't even know who I'm facing the first round either, honestly.
We already put you on the spot right now. Then let's see. Your first round opponent will be. That's Black Friday. You can go to generationchampionshipwrestling.com and see this, but your first round opponent is someone that you faced at Indiana Invasion GCW 13. You will be facing Zoe Sky. Yes.
Hey, okay. That should be fun. I love Zoe.
And also in your bracket is Sky Blue and Deonna Purrazzo. How do you feel about that bracket?
I mean, I haven't wrestled Sky Blue in a singles match yet. Me and her have had a tag match, and I've never wrestled Deonna Purrazzo. So the only person I've ever wrestled in this bracket is Zoe. So I'm excited to have some first-time matchups. Those are like always exciting for me, is to wrestle someone new, because it's just like, this is going to be a brand new match. Like, we don't know what's going to happen.
Okay. Also in the tournament is Renee Michelle, Saul Guerrero, Tessa Price, and Queen Aminata. Out of all those names that I named, is there anyone who you think might be your biggest competition?
My biggest competition? I think Queen Aminata. She's had like a strong come up, I feel like, within the last 6 months or so. So I would think that she would be my stiffest competition.
She has. I actually thought that match was going to happen in Indiana. They had a match.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
And then everything got switched up. So maybe that'll be a finals match. We don't know, but still want to see that match. But you did say you get excited for new matches. So on Twitter, you always say, I want to face this person. I want this person. Mm-hmm. Can you give us 5 names? And I usually ask this question. Maybe some type of way we can make one of these happen. 5 names, individuals that you haven't faced that you would like to face.
Yes. Jody Threat. Faye Jackson.
Y'all never faced each other?
Oh. That would be a good matchup.
Oh.
Look, Terry, your wheels over there spinning.
Interesting.
Yeah. Deonna Purrazzo. Killer Kelly.
Oh.
Some good matchup.
Let's see. I've never wrestled Taya. I would like to wrestle Taya.
Zachary?
Yes.
Ooh. So I'm going to put you on the spot with this one. I also saw you said you wanted a match with Trish Adore.
I do actually, yeah.
Are you trying to go for that Pan African Championship?
I go for all the gold.
Yeah. Oh, love it.
I don't gotta put it on the line, but I just want to wrestle her.
Okay, because she's a technical wrestler. You're a technical wrestler. 2021 maybe some good matches happen. I don't know, but we'll see what goes down. Hyan, I got to ask you. Growing up, I put everybody on the spot with this question: Rock or Stone Cold?
Stone Cold.
There's no wrong answer.
No wrong answer.
She's from H-Town. Hold it down. Got to ask you. 3 best Houston artists.
3 best. Ooh. Beyonce.
Gotta love Queen Bee.
I just can't choose. I'm gonna say Drake because Drake claims us, you know, and so we just invited him. So he's like an honorary Houstonian. So I'm gonna say Drake. So Beyonce, Drake, and Travis Scott.
Oh, okay. Beyonce, Drake, and Travis Scott. I'm not gonna let y'all claim Drake like that.
He claimed us. See, I didn't claim him. He
right.
I can't even let him be on the list. Give me an underground king that you like.
So what? Right?
An underground king that you like in Houston.
Underground.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Zero or Slim Thug.
Slim Thug all the way.
All the way.
That's what I was hoping you were going to say the entire time. I'm like, you can't sleep on Slim Thug.
Honestly, yeah, you're right, Slim Thug.
You just love it.
I don't consider him like underground though. He's pretty over here.
Yeah, he's over.
He was over. Then he kind of mellowed out. Now he's like you say, he's over out in Houston. You don't hear much from him out in like mainstream as much as you're used to anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, Thugger getting money though. Boss Hog Outlaws. Before we go, Hyan, I'm going to ask this one final question. You said you feel like the next step for you is to be signed. Honestly, I feel like that's the next step too. So I thank you for giving us this time. In your training, because I first saw you on Reality of Wrestling down there in Houston, and I see you still on some shows, still going down supporting the Houston area. Is there maybe 1 or 2 people there at Reality of Wrestling right now that you see are the next ones to come up and actually hit the wave in the wrestling business?
Yes. Gino. He is currently signed to MLW. He's like the head trainer in Reality Wrestling. He's amazing.
He's already over. Right? Gino is over. We putting Gino up here already because.
Okay. Carla Roxy. She is my little protege. I feel like she's gonna be huge in like a few more years. She's only 19, but she's extremely talented. Like extremely, extremely talented.
Reality of Wrestling has a lot of young talent down there. It seems like it's just every year since I've been watching, it's like someone 19 or 20 young that debuts there that has a lot of promise. So watch it on YouTube. They used to come on Sundays at 11, but now they just pop up at any time. So please watch Reality of Wrestling. It's always a good show. Let's see. Jinx, before we go, because, we just do the spotlight short. And I don't want to fan out because if they know I'm a Hyan fan on all platforms. I put you over, so I don't want to fan out on this. Do you have anything before we close out?
Anything else?
Jinx, Pretty Heel Jinx.
Jinxie. No, I think and y'all gotta excuse me, you know it is Thanksgiving Day, so my mind is everywhere. Thinking about food right now. So, but I think I'm good for now. I think we're good. Might come up with something later. And I'm like, dang it, why didn't I ask her that?
Just tweet it at me.
Right.
It is Sweet Turkey Thursday.
It is. My kitchen looks like Susie Homemaker right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is your family cooking also, Hyan?
Yeah, my mom is cooking Thanksgiving. Even though, so like my mom, she decided to go to like Mexico for vacation and just got in this morning. So I don't know how much she's gonna make, but she's gonna make Thanksgiving. So we'll see.
Oh, we got. You were gonna ask this. If you watch Spotlight number 31, we had Stephen Wolf on here.
Mm-hmm.
He asked Hyan to get him a PS5.
He did. I heard about it.
Were you able to secure the PS5 for Mr. Wolf?
It's very hard to secure because I went to Walmart.com last Thursday, I believe, and it was like 2:00, and they were gonna put a brand new stock of PlayStations on Walmart.com. I had 7 tabs open on my computer and my phone, and I was just refreshing, and they all sold out like within. I was able to get one in my shopping cart. Once I got it in my shopping cart, it was gone.
Oh wow!
But I keep telling them, I don't know if I can get it. It's hard to find.
They are hard to find. I had a friend who was like, "Hey, I ordered 2 of them. I'm gonna sell one if you don't want it." I was like, "Oh." I drove 2.5 hours to go pick it up. So
I would do that too.
I would.
So yeah, I had to get that. Like I said again, thank you, Hyan, for giving us this time. Congratulations on your engagement.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If the people on here listen to the first podcast we put on, I had said something in there, and I was like, I saw Hyan on the show, and I was like, oh, it'd be really dope if Stephen Wolf would be on the show too. And I was like, if you know, you know. And then he was on the show, and now that they are engaged, my heart is just happy.
Yeah.
Team Pretty for life. For life. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. What's the tear here? Hold on. Stephen, man, great job. Great job. Let me get out of here before I really do start crying. I'm Terry. We love wrestling. Again, we thank Jinx for being here. We thank Hyan for giving us this time. And as I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too sweet. For the coach.